I initially came to Fit to Function from a shoulder injury that limited my mobility. I injured my shoulder going into the tube, so I got stuck between the tube doors, and from the impact my tendons inflamed. Because my tendons were inflamed, I couldn't move my shoulder, and because of limited mobility and inflammation, I had a lot of pain. I had to wear an arm sling for around a week to 10 days. And I couldn't go to work, I couldn't really do things on my own, couldn't even wash the dishes or brush my hair. I couldn't go to ballet, which I used to do regularly at least once or twice a week. I was even scared of going on walks because I was scared that someone would come and hit my shoulder on accident and that would make my injury worse, so I couldn't do any activity alone basically. When I injured my shoulder, I actually was going back home to Turkey and I had an emergency MRI there. I got advised to find a clinic in London that does laser therapy, shockwave therapy and EMS therapy. So at that point I started Googling and that's when I found Fit to Function, and I'm very glad that I found this clinic. From the moment that I walked in, I felt very welcomed and looked after. They were very thorough in not only examining my results, but also explaining those results to me, so I felt like I was in the right place. I received a variety of treatments that were catered to my needs every week, and also once my shoulder was ready to be strengthened, I started doing physical exercises with Anna as well. I was very surprised by my recovery because in my head I had never had an injury like this before, so I thought I would never be able to move my arm again, but within 1 week I was washing the dishes or doing things that I didn't imagine I could do in a week, so very shocked. I've got my first session of ballet this evening actually, just over 1 month of doing physio sessions, so I'm very excited to be able to move my arm and get my life back again. I'm very thankful for Anna and the team, and if anyone I knew was going through the same pain or similar injuries, I would recommend the clinic without a doubt.